Good morning. We are your honor guard, consisting of members of VFW Post 2780, American Legion Post 35, both out of Traverse City. Our bugler today is going to be Mike Hunter. We're also blessed to have active duty Air Force or honor guard out of Battle Creek here today. My name's Lloyd Bartlett. I also retired from the United States Air Force. To serve under this flag of this country is a privileged duty of every able-bodied American. And we have come here today to pay our respects to William Garth Henderson II. He went by Bill, but because he's a light colonel or colonel, we were not allowed to fraternize with officers. So I'm going to call him Colonel. Colonel Henderson was our comrade, our friend, and our loved one. But he was more than that. For when the call of our country was heard, Colonel Henderson answered. Self was forgotten, and the cause of the greater good. This brave young man marched away with the abided faith of his God, his country, and his flag. Colonel Henderson, after graduating with a master's degree, accepted a military commission in the United States Air Force on June 30th, 1967. Over his 21 years and 10 months of service, he was an acquisition manager officer, a staff development engineer manager, an electronic engineer, a test manager, and acquisition project officer. He served both stateside and overseas during his total service with a total of 1 year, 8 months, and 4 days in overseas duties, including Vietnam. Colonel Henderson has acquired many ribbons and medals. The list of these medals include the following. And each time there's an Oak Leaf Plus, that means he received the first one and subsequent medals after that. He received a Meritorious Service Medal with 3 Oak Leaf clusters. The Air Medal, Air Force Longevity Service Medal with 4 Oak Leaf clusters. National Defense Service Medal, the Air Force Ribbon, the Vietnam Service Medal with 3 Oak Leaf clusters, the Air Force Organization Excellence Ribbon with 2 Oak Leaf clusters, Air Force Outstanding Unit Ribbon with V for Valor and 2 Oak Leaf clusters, the Republic of Vietnam Gallantry Cross with Palm, Republic of Vietnam Campaign Medal, the Air Force Training Medal, the Master Service Badge, and the Senior Missile Badge. Bill attended the Squadron Officer School for 21 weeks in 1971, the Air Command and Staff College for 9 months. He was also selected to the Air Force War College. Colonel Henderson was not only a Vietnam veteran, but he was also a veteran of the Cold War. He retired from the Air Force on April 30th, 1989, while stationed at Kirkland Air Force Base in Albuquerque, New Mexico. His rank was 05, Lieutenant Colonel. The red of our flag was made redder still by his heroism. The white more pure by the motives which impelled him. The starry field of the nation's banner, the blue, had been glorified by his service. We believe that Colonel Henderson is now in the hands of our Heavenly Father, the Supreme Commander, the judgment of all, where he rests in God's eternal peace and abides in a place where all burdens are lifted and there are no more sickness and pain. There was a creed that the Air Force had that came about after Colonel Henderson had retired from the military. It's called the Airman's Creed. It was developed on 18 April 2007. It goes like this. I am an American airman. I am a warrior. I have answered my nation's call. I am an American airman. My mission is to fly, fight, and win. I am faithful to a proud heritage, a tradition of honor, and a legacy of valor. I am an American airman. guardian of freedom and justice, my nation's sword and shield, its century and adventure. I defend my country with my life. I am an American airman, wingman, leader, warrior. I will never leave an airman behind. I will never falter, and I will not fail. At this time, we'll have rifle salute, followed by taps and a presentation of our nation's flag. Honor guard, post.
Bears, attention.
behalf of the President of the United States, the Department of the Air Force, and the grateful nation, we offer this flag as a symbol of his dedicated service to our country.
There are many traditions observed at military funerals. The folding of the flag, the playing of taps, the rifle salute. They all have significant meaning. The rifle salute dates back to Napoleonic Wars. The tradition comes from a traditional battlefield ceasefire. The opposing sides would clear the battlefield of its dead and wounded. The firing of 3 volleys indicate that the battlefield has been cleared and the bodies have been taken care of, and that both sides are ready to resume the fight. Today, after the 3 volleys have been fired, 3 brass casings will be placed in the flag as a reminder that we are to carry on in Colonel Henderson's behalf and to face the challenges that may confront us in life. At this time,
After the editor, please allow me to place these 3 pen cases inside your flag, each one representing the volley that was just fired in your loved one's honor. Cherish the flag as you would cherish as you know your loved one would. These can be passed out to friends, family, at your discretion.
this concludes the military portion of the funeral service. Again, we thank you so very much for allowing us to have the honor and privilege to come here and pay our respects. Thank you very much, and sorry for your loss. Thank you, Mary, Bill.
On behalf of William's family, I would like to thank the gentlemen from the United States Air Force, also the veterans from Cherryland VFW Post 2780 for their presence here today. I'd also like to thank each and every one of you for joining us. This does conclude our services. Thank you.